Thank you, Åsa, and good afternoon. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my work, my job as Minister of Rural Affairs in Sweden brings me here to Helsinki and to this platform, like it does to many platforms in Europe and across the world. I often start by telling people that I'm from the north, from the far north, by the river of Torneo, which lies in the border mountains of Norwegian and Sweden, and runs down cold and clear between the rocks of Sweden on one bank and Finland on the other, to the sea. From the north of northern land, and a land of forest and mountains, and of long coast and seas, of small rural towns and bright digital cities, of farms and factories, of old traditions and also modern trade. But with you here, all of us are men and women of the north. With you as Nordbo, as Nordics. I do not need to try to explain about where we are come from, about what to us really matters, about what we value, or about what all that means. As Olli Rehn said at the start of the day, and as you have heard throughout the day, here is all about where we are Nordics are going. All about how we can get here, and how together we can really lead the rest of the world. Of how we are turning our great resources of experience and talent, tools and skills, to our other great resources, our forests, our waters and our fields, to make the future for our industry, our homes and our societies, and for those forests, waters and fields truly sustainable. In this, for Sweden, my government want our nation to really set to work to become one of the first nations in the world to be free of fossil fuels, working to grow our bioeconomy with new products for a new age, bioplastics, biochemicals and new biofuels. And working government has fully started to build strategies with a range of initiatives, like 5 national programs for partnership in strategic innovations, 5 key programs for innovation to meet the challenge of today and tomorrow we now face. One is for circular bio-based economy. Also, like the work on our national forest program, or first, that we will present to Parliament next year. A program for sustainable growth, business and jobs across the entire country for a growing bioeconomy. And it's a program built on the consensus of all political parties. So politically sustainable too, which looking beyond our Nordic borders, is not small things these days. This is one of the key strengths, dissipate differences of having things in common that we value and share. Just like we do with our northern neighbors or Nordic partners, in the drive for sustainable societies and sustainable world. not one fueled by the blackness of fossil fuels, but powered by biomass greens and driven by bioeconomies. We here as Nordics know we need to do more. We as Nordics know we can do more. And we as Nordics know we must do more in our forests and mountains, along our coast and in our seas, in our towns and cities, in our factories and farms, with and across our borders. We have the resources, the knowledge, and the infrastructure. We have the people, the experience, and the skills. And we have the need, the will, and the drive to get there, together. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what brings me to this platform to be with you now. That is what brings all of us here. So I ask you all to raise your glass to working together, to the future and to the people of the North. And now in Sweden, skål in Finnish, kippis. Cheers. Thank you.